Hey everybody, welcome to Lessons with Troy. Well, today's video is just a real basic video showing you some of my tips for changing strings on your resonator guitar, aka Dobro. So I get questions all the time about what strings I use. So let me show you the strings. They're these, the D'Addario EJ42s, 16 to 56 phosphor bronze. And I like these because the strings are color coded at the ends, right? So I got my string here, and you can see that's black, but you have like a brass, a red, a black, green, anyways, and then it describes what the strings are, so it makes it real easy when you're changing strings to just follow the what strings are what, in case you're like, well, what, is that the fifth string, or is that the sixth, or is that the fourth? And you can follow the ends of them there. And some other things that I normally have on hand, some string cutters like that. I really like these by Music Nomad, but any ones with this flat end on the wire cutters there makes it easier to get really close to the tuning peg and really cut the string real short. And you can get a string winder like this that makes your job a little bit easier. And what you want to do is you can put it between the two parts of your bridge. You have a little space, right, between those two sections of your bridge. At least I think most Dobros do. And if not, you can take the thin end and just put it, but you want to put it under the cover plate but over the bridge. And here's the trick. So I put it in there, and you'll find if you change strings a lot, the string does that and wants to pop out on you, right? So what I do here is I have some of this white gaffer tape, but masking tape, and I'll tear off a little piece of that, and I'll put the string in there, get it tight, and just put a little piece of tape there, and now that string isn't gonna go anywhere. So you want to keep tension on the string. So I usually take my right hand with these tuners that are closest to me, and put some tension on there, and then you just put the string through the tuner, put it through the hole, and you just kind of bend it and get it to where it can stay there while you're turning it. And I don't do anything fancy like wrap it over it or whatever. I just make sure that the string is tight on there. I hold it, and then I make sure that my windings go under the previous winding. So just like that. And you can see my snark tuner there. It's nice to have a little clip-on tuner to help you. So, and the other thing that I do is I only change one string at a time. I've done it before where taken all the strings off, and I highly don't recommend that. What happened with me is the spider or something came up, and then it was really hard to get the strings over the bridge but under the cover plate. And the other thing is when you do them one at a time, it keeps that tension on the spider, and you can use your other strings to kind of help you tune, right? So we'll just keep. So once it's tight enough, you can see this is wanting to be a D, so I can show you there how the snark kind of works. So there's B, C. So we'll just keep C sharp. So I went past it a little bit, so I'm going to back it up. Another thing you can do is you can just maybe around your 12th fret just kind of gently tug on the strings a little bit just to kind of stretch them out. I don't do it real hard. And then you can go back and then use the tuner. There we go. Anyways, you just go through each string then and tighten it up until it's in tune. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Just remember, use a little piece of tape, and that'll be your friend, and make changing strings a lot easier to where those strings aren't popping out on you when you're trying to change strings. Don't over tighten and break strings, and make sure you keep tension on the string and put the windings under each winding, and you should be good to go. Okay, guys, we'll see you on the next lesson. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.